Due to the worsening political and economic situation in their homeland, every year tens of thousands of Venezuelans set off from towns like this on a long and dangerous journey through jungles and cartel country to the USA. They are known as caminantes, which means walkers, and I'm now going to attempt to join them on the arduous trip to the border wall situated thousands of kilometers from here in northern Mexico. Are you ready for a Central American adventure? Then join me. Images from the USA's southern border crisis have filled the news headlines over the last few years, and it only seems to be getting worse. In 2022 alone, more than 2 million people tried to cross the border wall illegally, and this year, that number will rise. The majority of those migrants hoping to build new lives in the USA come from Venezuela, a once prosperous country destroyed by a combination of corruption, political mismanagement, and outside interference. I wanted to try and learn more about the Venezuelans fleeing their homeland by making the difficult journey north from South America alongside them, listening to their stories and hopefully making some friends along the way. It was going to be a long and at times challenging journey. Right then, the first thing we got to do is cross the border between Venezuela and Colombia. Now, it's a border that had been closed for 10 years due to the unstable political situation here in Venezuela and cartel activity. This region of Latin America is controlled by the Gulf Cartel, but they've recently opened it up in the last year, and so I'm going to see if foreigners can cross. The truth is, I don't actually know. There's no information online, but let's see if we can cross the border into Colombia and begin our journey northwards. Let's do it.
No, que...
No? Ok. ¿Passport? Por favor. No puedo grabar aquí.
Escúchame, tú puedes grabar, esto es una zona de seguridad.
Sí.
Tú puedes grabar un funcionario en un procedimiento policial que te esté verificando el bolso o algo así. Sí. Ahí sí lo puedes grabar, pero así no, porque esto es una zona de seguridad.
Well, I've just been stamped out of Venezuela. It was much easier than I was expecting, no questions. And we're now going to cross the bridge over the river towards Colombia that so many thousands and thousands of Venezuelans cross every single year, looking for a better life in other countries, in Central America, North America, and further beyond. I've heard it's a little bit dodgy on this bridge, but we shall see. I reckon we can handle it. We've got to watch out for the malandros. Oh, sí, señor. Por favor. Buen día. Dame un café, por favor.
Leche negro.
Negro, por favor.
Queda 4.500.
¿Es mi cambio?
Sí, te queda tu cambio.
Okay, para cambio.
Sí, te queda cambio.
I don't even want this cigarette, but he said it's changed. But we'll have one little puff just to wish us luck on the journey. Oh.
Buenas.
Gracias.
Hola, papá.
Yo voy a caminar a Tijuana.
Tijuana.
Sí, como una caminante.
Caminante.
¿Todo será bien?
Sí, está bien. Caminando.
We've got a hell of a journey ahead of us, and I've only got $1,000 on me. I want to do this like a real caminante, like a real refugee. I don't want to do it like some rich foreigner, staying in nice hotels and taking the easy way. So let's begin the journey as we walk past Simón Bolívar. Bye-bye, Venezuela. Beneath me on this bridge is the river that separates Venezuela, the land of Simón Bolívar, and Colombia, the land of Pablo Escobar. And this is the way that you can see some refugees over there in the distance. They're going to cross over here because many Venezuelans don't have passports that they're going to need to travel through Central America towards America. And that's because passports are very difficult to come by here. And it costs a lot of money, about $500, which is a lot, especially if you're traveling as a family north. And so many people take the illegal way of traveling through the bushes, through the jungle, without having to show their passport at customs. But we're not going to do that. I've got a passport, thankfully. Not a very good one anymore, but I've got one.
Venezolano.
Venezuelano, chamo? Ok, chamo, adiós.
¿Para dónde tengo?
Yo voy a caminar a Estados Unidos.
Avión. Yo avión.
No.
Yo avión acá.
No, yo voy a caminar, caminante.
¿Caminante?
Sí. ¿Qué no? Tijuana. ¿No puedo? Bienvenidos a Colombia. Wow. We've made it. That was so easy. That was literally the easiest border crossing I've ever crossed in my life, probably. And I was expecting all kinds of troubles and questions. But we are now in Colombia.
Sí, cerveza y colombianis.
¿Colombia, cerveza?
Sí.
Nada.
Nada,
¿Dónde?
no, voy a llenar hoy. A llenar, escuche.
Disculpe, señor. Wow, just poured beer. I've been in the country 1 minute. I've already poured beer all over a Colombian man.
Confianza.
Confianza
él.
Confianza con él.
Confianza
Más
él,
grande
acá.
persona aquí.
Confianza.
Hola, señor, ¿cómo estás? Yo quiero viajar a centro de ciudad,
A grabar.
Calcuta. ¿Pero bien? Chamo, gracias. ¿Cuántos consigo, señor?
Sí, usted ve, depende de la parte que ve si quiere.
Ok, claro. $7. Ok, claro. So we're heading now to the city of Cúcuta, here on the border, well, of where we just were, Venezuela. And Cúcuta, because it's so close to the border, is full of Venezuelans, or chamos and chamas, the nickname for Venezuelan people. And so our driver, our motor taxi driver, is also Venezuelan, because people come across the border and settle here, and they can't go further because they don't have the documents, so they settle here in the town of Cúcuta. Let's go and have a little look around the city. See what we find.
Bienvenidos a Cúcuta.
Bienvenidos a Cúcuta. Más hermosa ciudad en Latinoamérica. That's what it said. ¿Por qué tú decidí vivir aquí en Colombia y no en Venezuela? ¿Tú no eres chavista? No.
No, con la familia, tengo 3 niños y mi esposa y
Ok.
allá no se consiguen pañales, la comida.
Tú puedes ganar dineros aquí.
Y aquí, por ejemplo, uno solventa el día a día, tenemos un techito para dormir.
En Venezuela es más difícil
Sí,
la vida.
difícil.
Claro. Ayúdame.
Yo con las gafas.
Oh, al final. Oh, ¿quién es eso? ¿Pablo? Sí. ¿Y Pablo también? Wow. This guy just loves Pablo. Well, we've arrived in Cúcuta. It's a busy old place. Let's have a look around, see what we can find here before we get out on the evening bus, hopefully. We'll see what happens. Wow. Oh, señor. ¿Cómo está? ¿Todo bien? ¿Todo bien? Vino. Sí, todo bien. Hola, señor. ¿Cómo está? ¿Todo bien? Sin problemas, si yo voy a caminar aquí. Sí. ¿No peligroso? Ok, no peligroso. Not dangerous. So anyway, Cúcuta seems to be, like most border cities, a place, a hive activity of business, basically. Buying, selling. A lot of things we bought here and taken across the border, medicines and stuff like that, and taken across the border to Venezuela. In Venezuela, there's nothing. And, wow, a lot of crap. An old iron, an old scale. A lot of crap that means nothing to us, but to some people, I suppose, means a lot.
Le programa de verdad las situaciones de las personas, que las graben, las firmen y vean toda la situación que existe en realidad.
See? Yeah, these are the kind of places that people from Venezuela come, just collect rubbish, like we saw in Bogota, if you remember correctly, and then they sell their stuff here, try and make a few pennies, and this explains why so many people are fleeing from Venezuela. Because if you think that life is better in Cúcuta, selling crap on the sidewalk, well, it tells you what you're trying to escape from in your own country. Hola a todos, hola a todos. ¿Venezuelanos? Sí. Aquí todos son venezolanos, más o menos.
Casi todos emigramos para acá porque es lo más cercano, mi amor.
¿Tú vives aquí en Colombia?
Yo tengo 6 años aquí. 6 años que me vine de Venezuela.
6 años aquí, ¿sí? ¿Tú no quieres regresar a...?
No regresar a Venezuela.
¿Quieres, sí? ¿Por qué?
Porque aquí estamos pasando mucho trabajo.
No mucho aquí.
Tenemos que pagar riendo, tenemos que trabajar el día a día porque si no, no tenemos donde dormimos en la calle. No, aquí pasamos nosotros mucho trabajo.
Mucho trabajo. Pero yo escuché que en Venezuela no hay trabajo, totalmente no hay.
Pero por lo menos uno busca la manera de comerlo poco, sembrar, buscar la manera de comerlo poco que uno, pero cada uno no paga luz, no paga agua, no paga arriendo, no paga nada de eso. Y uno está por lo menos en su casa, con su familia.
Wow, so yes, all these Venezuelans coming here to Colombia to seek a better life. I don't know if they find it or not. Like one lady back there was saying she'd rather go back to Venezuela because at least in Venezuela you're not paying a lot of money for water, electricity and things like this, the basic human needs basically. Whereas here you've got to pay for those things. Wow, what a place. Ah. Well, that was the beautiful city of Cucuta. And we're now going to start town hopping our way north towards Medellin, which is our halfway point in Colombia. Now I could of course just jump on an overnight bus straight to Medellin, but that's the easy and the expensive way. And as a caminante, I need to do it the cheapest way possible, which means local transport, small buses. So our first pit stop on our journey will be a small town in the foothills of the Andes called Pamplona. Oh, a little bus station cafe. Let's see what we can have here. Oh, and a drunk man. Hola, hermano. ¿Todo bien? You okay?
Speak English, man.
I speak English.
Where you from?
England. Where are you from?
Greece, mate, but I'm drunk.
You're drunk.
Medellin, Colombia destroyed me, man.
We've met a drunk gringo. You want to come on a trip with me, a little adventure?
Where?
The north.
I don't care, man. I have no goals. Let's do it.
We found a travel partner, my friend Timmy. He's going to be joining us north to Mexico. Let's do it.
Let's go, mate.
Hola,
Para usted.
oye, deme el número y me manda fotos por allá.
Okay, dame tu número. WhatsApp.
Wow.
The lady who works at this cafe, when we told her about our journey north through Mexico, through the jungle, said, good luck, and if you survive, send me some photos to prove it.
Mire, guárdelo.
¿Cómo es su nombre?
Ingrid.
Ingrid es un nombre de Alemania, creo que. Timmy is a great Spanish speaker, so for once on a trip I can chill a little bit because Timmy speaks fluent Spanish. So I don't trust you 100%, Timmy, but we'll find it. Let's go. Vamos?
Bro, sit there, come in a bit. Sit.
Hola, señor. Well, there was a bus direct to Pamplona, but it was like air conditioned, a little bit more expensive, and myself and Timmy are trying to save the pennies. And so for that reason, we've jumped on this old American Ford bus. God knows how it's ended up in Colombia. And we're going to ride this halfway to Pamplona and from there jump on another bus. So we're doing local buses all the way. We're doing this like a real caminante, if we can. We've even got some music. Adiós, más hermosa ciudad en todo Latinoamérica. Cúcuta. Yo voy a viajar como una caminante a Estados Unidos a través de Darien con mi amigo acá. Sí. Es nuestro plan. A través de selva. Guys, while we're on this bus heading to some village in the hills, I want you to open your atlases and I want you to look at the piece of land between Colombia and Panama, and you'll notice that there's no roads there, there's no nothing there. That region is called the Darien Gap, and myself and Timmy are going to attempt to cross it in the next few days when we make it to northern Colombia. So people are telling us not to, that it's super dangerous. I don't know if that's true, but we're going to follow the Migrant trail if we can through the Darien Gap north to Panama. So you ready, Timmy?
It's the deadliest jungle in the whole world.
Yeah.
You can ask anyone here, they will tell you. Everyone tells us we cannot do it.
We're going to try and prove them wrong. Let's see what happens. Gracias, patrón. Adiós. Wow. Hola, señor. ¿Cómo está? Sí. Estoy buscando un restaurante, comida aquí. ¿Hay?
Vea a la esquina bajando, donde Giovanni.
Acá, sí. Es rico.
riquísimo.
Ok, yo voy a probar.
Sí, sí,
Gracias, señor, gracias.
Yo le explico.
Well, we've arrived in this little town in the hills of the Andes. I suppose we're going to grab some food, have a little look around, and then push on towards wherever we're going. Let's see what small town Colombia has to offer.
Él es mi amigo Ben, de Inglaterra.
¿Me gusta? ¿Luz?
Sí.
Luz, sí.
Yelitza.
Delitza.
Robert también Ben.
Más rico comida que tienes, regálame, por favor. Wow. Es muy popular en Colombia pollo, ¿sí?
Sí,
¿Cómo es así?
pollo asado.
Siempre come pollo.
Viene con arepita y papas al vapor.
¿A qué es eso?
Este es papas al vapor.
Eso. Ah, okay. This lady's going to give me what she's eating. It's cow innards. I'm going to try it. Oh, ¿tan mucho? Oh, no, I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready. Sí.
Get this plate.
Oh, es rico. Es rico. Eso. Es tomato. No. ¿Ah?
She wants to give you the food as well.
Ah, sí, si tú quieres, sí. Vamos. Gracias. Bellissimo. Would that happen in Greece? People just coming and feeding you off their spoon?
I don't think in Athens, no.
No?
No, in Athens, bro. Fuck no.
Maybe in some village.
Yeah. Maybe an Angli grandma.
Yeah, I've never been fed before by the staff of a restaurant like I'm some little kid. They were like, come on, I want to feed him too. Let me feed him. Myself and Timmy have had an idea. Because those ladies were so lovely to us in that shop, we're going to buy them some presents here in this small town. We're going on our own separate missions. We're going to meet back here in 5 minutes.
5 minutes, mate.
With presents for our ladies, our Venezuelan ladies here in Colombia. Let's go.
How many are they? 4.
4? 4. Let's go and buy some presents. Just down this road, I see some kind of flower shop, I think. And I think our Venezuelan ladies would like some flowers. So let's go and buy them some flowers, if those are flowers. Are they? Well, it's not a flower shop. It's just some plants growing here in the town. What can I buy them instead of flowers? Hola, señores. Yo quiero comprar chocolatos para mi mujer. Claro, yo voy a comprar eso. Gracias, señor. ¿Un vino blanco? Ah, no, eso. Rosa. Ah, me gusta rosa. Super, gracias. Right, let's see what Timmy's bought for the girls. Hopefully not better than my wine. There was no flowers, it was a bush. No, it wasn't a flower shop.
What was that?
It was just a bush.
No, first of all, this señor,
Hola, señor.
he knows maths. I didn't know how it could start. He knows mathematics, Aristotle, Sophocles.
Pero malo.
So this man who runs the ice cream shop knows mathematics. Let's test him. 2 plus 2, ¿qué es eso? Yeah. 4. He's real. He's not lying.
Yes.
Okay, he's a mathematician and an ice cream carrier. Let's go.
Oh, it's crazy, man.
Gracias. Luz.
Arriba. Abajo. Al frente. Para adentro.
Ay.
Qué rico. Que la gente aquí muy amable, muy como
Bondad.
Bondad. Y espero que un día yo pueda regresar aquí para un apoyo más.
Por un bollo más. Así. Señor Calvo.
Well, that was small town Colombia. I don't think we can top that content. So let's get out of here and continue our journey north somehow. Need to find some transport. Myself and Timmy have come to the edge of the village to look for a bus to our next stop, and we've seen this place. It's like ONU Inmigración. Hola, señor, buenas tardes. ¿Qué es este lugar? ¿Para caminantes o qué? A Darien, través de Darien. So here on the side of the road, we've got like this place to help the caminantes. They can have showers here, they can wash, there's families. Wow, there's some people down here. Let's see if we can talk to them. ¿Cómo está?
Bien.
¿Qué? ¿Los caminantes? Sí. ¿A dónde?
A Chile.
¿A Chile o de Chile?
No, vamos a Chile.
Vamos a Chile. ¿Por qué Chile?
Pues,
¿Mejor vive vida en Chile que en Venezuela?
sí.
¿A Estados Unidos no?
Sí,
¿A través de Darien?
Ah, ey,
¿Sí?
ese es el propósito de Estados Unidos.
¿Sí?
Claro, pero primero
Claro, ¿por
llegar
qué
a
no?
Chile a tener un plante, un pasaje
¿De dónde eres?
Venezuela.
Estamos, claro. Wow, we found some caminantes.
Look, they told me many people can rob us here.
Yeah? We'll be okay.
The girl told me.
Yeah?
Bien, va.
Mi amigo.
Cuchillo. Machete. En tu boca. ¿O peleaste con alguien en la calle?
No,
¿Solo?
Para probar.
Ah, ¿te querían robar?
Claro,
No,
las
wow.
mulas, eso en las mulas.
Bro, they want to rob him in the streets.
Oh shit. And
Look at him.
cara, ¿está bien?
Venezolano.
What a nightmare. Imagine being attacked with a machete. And over here on the other side of the road are the clothes of the caminantes. So they're stopping off in this point, washing clothes in the river down there. There's kids here, there's mattresses. Hola hermana, ¿cómo está? ¿Todo bien? ¿De dónde? ¿Venezuela? ¿Sí? And so yeah, you've got people traveling with kids and stuff. Look, there's a baby's pram here with Pampers inside. And then down here, they've been coming to wash their clothes, I suppose. On the road north, it's a, wow, what a difficult journey for these people. The first time we've actually met the people going north. De nada. Mucha suerte en tu viaje. Mucha suerte. En Chile, en Estados Unidos, no sé dónde, pero...
No, bueno, United.
¿Sí? United States? Nosotros también.
Bien, pronto nos vemos por allá.
Por allá no.
So, we're looking for transport, walking along the highway, like one of the Venezuelan immigrants. I mean, we're lucky, we've only got to do it for a couple of miles until we get to a petrol station or something where we can find a bus, but for many of them, they're walking all the way to America. Pregnant people, mums, dads, children, grandmothers, aunties, uncles, different ages, different health conditions, making this long trek along the road north. Ooh, tough life for some. Yo estoy buscando un autobús a Baracamanga, o cómo decir en español, Baracaramanga. Bucaramanga, gracias señor. ¿De aquí hay? ¿De aquí hay una?
No, pues
¿No?
acá pasa. No, acá pasa.
¿Puedo hacerlo? This lady here is saying if I want to stop a bus or a truck, I need to show some skin to the driver. Don't think they want to see my skin. Nah, they definitely don't want to see that skin. But here is a bus. Eso. Acá. Ah, conmigo. Gracias, señor. Gracias, señor. Buenas tardes, todos. What I like about these buses in Colombia is they're always playing sad music, romantic music, songs of heartbreak, of lost loves. Puts you in a kind of a melancholy mood. Triste.
Que fabrican churritos horneados. Ah, you are America.
England.
England. Ah, you are England.
And he's from Greece.
You English is better.
Thank you very much. Thank you. My English is good.
Yeah.
Wow. It looks,
And you to the tour, mister.
it looks very healthy.
Listen, mate, to be honest, I've had many churros. The sauce was amazing, the sausage, but the churro is dry and old. Extremely old and dry.
The dude's still there listening to this. Gracias, papi.
Listo, mi viejo.
Oh,
Bien,
yes.
we made it.
We made it. Late at night, but we made it. It's about 9 o'clock at night, and we've made it to the town of
Bucaramanga.
Bucaramanga. I'm always forgetting the names. So,
Oye, papá, la entrada. Ay, papá, no sé.
no idea. Anyway, we're going to look for a hotel. We were going to push on to another town tonight, but because it's so late and we're so tired, we're going to get a hotel here. So let's look for a hotel.
Maybe a 5-star hotel, mate.
5-star hotel, no chance. Cheapest hotel we can find. Which way? Hola a todos. ¿Cómo está? ¿De dónde eres?
Venezuela.
Venezuela. ¿Caminantes? ¿A dónde? ¿Estados Unidos?
Vamos primero.
¿No? ¿Dónde? Ecuador. ¿Por qué Ecuador?
Esa es la meta.
¿Sí? ¿Mejor que Venezuela? ¿Puedes vivir acá? ¿Ganar dineros?
Se gana, pero
Mucha suerte, familia. Mucha suerte. Wow, some Venezuelans, they're heading to Ecuador. So they're not just going to America, these refugees and these immigrants. They're going to all over South America, just better options than Venezuela. Welcome to the Hotel Jesus. Because when you see the rooms, you say, Jesus. Let's check it out. Well, the Jesus Hotel has rooms for $10 if you want a fan, or $12 if you want air conditioning. And myself and Timmy are going for what are we going for? $10 or $12?
I want to save $2, man.
Exactly. We are caminantes. We don't pay an extra $2 for air conditioning.
That's how it be.
Why is it like a padded cell with a pink bucket? The mysteries of Jesus Hotel. Where's my bathroom? Oh, thank fuck for that. I thought there was no bathroom. Jesus, that would have been annoying. Wow, look at this, what you get for $10. Oh, nighttime in Bucaramanga, whatever it's bloody called. What should we do? Get a beer and a little snack somewhere?
Primero comida.
Primero comida, vamos. Encontrar comida aquí. I think we're in the dodgy part of town, judging by how the girls are standing on street corners in short dresses. I don't want to cast aspersions as to their line of work, but I don't think they're accountants.
This lovely lady said we can eat papa loca or something food there in the corner.
Let's go, let's go. Hola, hola. ¿Qué puedo comer aquí, señor? ¿Papa locas? ¿Papa locas? Oh, sí, sí, claro, gracias.
No lo vamos a comer y nada más.
Buenas noches, señor elegante, ¿nos colabora con
Oh, mi
comida?
amor, ahora no. Soy caminante sin dineros.
No te pido
Claro.
dinero.
No dinero, no dinero. ¿Qué puedo comer aquí, mi amor? Papa locas.
Comida. Yo pensaba que las personas extranjeras eran de buen corazón.
Sí. There's a crazy woman behind me. What is this town?
Mira, unos perritos, señor elegante, y que papito Dios me le dé un millón de bendiciones más. Sabe que no es obligación dar, pero mira, buen hombre, buen hijo, buen esposo, buen
Soy
amante.
malo hombre.
Buen-
Timmy, buy the food, let's get the fuck out of here. What is this crazy place? I want to get out of there. It was a little bit seedy for my liking.
Estados Unidos,
I'm being followed by a crazy lady in this town. I'm going back to my hotel, it's too much for me.
Mira, buena más.
No más. No más.
Amigo, déjalo por favor.
Hola, morena.
We stopped from a crazy lady
I'm running away from a nutter, hiding in the corner
in the prison.
like a pussy.
Pero look at the prison.
She's going to come round here. She's going to come round and grab us through the hole. ¿Tienes cerveza aquí? Oh, she's here with the cash. We can't escape her.
Ocha, la tiene la vencida y tengo comida especial.
Dos cervezas, por favor.
Regálame comida, señor elegante.
¿Qué tienes? Más barato. Porque nosotros caminantes.
Una cruz.
Mi amor, yo quiero comer. Yo quiero solo comer.
¿Me
Gracias.
regala comida?
No, para usted no.
Dios le bendiga. Gracias y disculpe.
Gracias, gracias. Wow. It's been a hell of a long day. We've travelled all the way from Cucuta to Bucaramanga. I can never remember the name of these towns. But it's been an adventure. We met some great people. The girls in the cafe, the caminantes by the side of the street, the crazy lady. It was probably the highlight of the day for me. So until tomorrow.
And tomorrow have a long day.
A long day tomorrow. This is day one of day fucking, pardon my French, day 40 of 40 days. We've got a long way to go until we get up to the Mexican border and we touch that border fence and complete our
That's
journey.
the dream, bro. I want to touch it.
We're going to touch it. We're going to touch the border between the USA and Mexico. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, bro.
Good fun. See you tomorrow.
We just started.
See you tomorrow. Adios. Gracias. Right, Timmy. Another day on the road north. Bye-bye, Hotel Jesus. Let's walk through the beautiful town of whatever this is called, Bucaramanga or something, and then head to the bus station and continue. Let's do it.
Mate, I couldn't sleep the whole night. I slept 2 hours. You?
Slept a few more hours than you probably. We'll be okay.
Vamos.
The life of a caminante. Let's do it. So they have this sign here in Colombia, which is this. When they do this, it means you're going to get robbed. And one guy just stopped in the car and he went, "Hey, peligroso." He went like this, meaning someone's going to try and rob our cameras.
I saw it to you, no?
Yeah, right. Are you ready? As we walk through the mean streets of Bucaramanga.
Oh, we are two big guys. We're going to rob us.
Melandros everywhere. Watch out. Uh-oh, Melandros? No, okay. Wow. I thought that was a female Melandro. I was ready. I was on guard. Tensing. Aquí, ¿qué tienes? ¿Café?
Hay café leche.
Vamos, un café leche. Dale, mi bo. Ok, vamos. Yo escuché que es más mejor café leche en todo tus ciudades, aquí en este café. ¿Es la verdad?
Sí, es verdad.
Sí, yo escuché eso. Abuela, en mi lenguaje, idioma, abuela es babushka.
¿Cuántos años crees que
Tú
tengo yo?
eres mi colombiana babushka.
Yo soy colombiana.
How old do you think she is?
Oh,
¿Cuántos años crees que tengo?
38.
¿Cuándo?
38.
38.
38.
Y no más.
Tengo 78.
So this lady behind me is a Venezuelana. And so what we're finding on this journey is that everyone we're meeting in cafes, in restaurants, the workers, are all from Venezuela. There's very few Colombians, it seems. The Colombians are the owners of the businesses, but the actual workers are Venezuelanos. Yeah, points to the problems that they're having in their own country, that are all coming to Colombia to work.
Él decida, él va a decir, él es el hombre. El hombre hay que decir es bueno.
Timmy's buying babushka a nice perfume. He's such a charmer.
Bro, you gotta taste it. You're the man.
No, así está bueno.
Oh, sí. Me gusta mucho. Yo encontré mi nueva novia. I pulled a babushka. I found a babushka, finally. ¿Qué piensas, abuela? ¿Qué es mío? Huele. Dime. Hey, no beso. Por favor.
Un besito.
No. She's trying to give me a love bite. Gracias,
No me lo
babushka.
lleve, que vuelva.
Gracias.
Dios
Adiós,
lo
chama.
pague.
Adiós, señor. Gracias.
We have everything, right?
We got everything.
Your coffee.
We're out of here.
That was crazy, man.
Continuing our journey to the bus station. You never know what's going to happen on the way to a bus station.
Guys, Mr. Calvo doesn't need me anymore.
Dame, por favor.
Look. El patrón.
23 y 24, por favor.
Él habla muy bien español, ¿no? Aprendió en un mes.
Llevé una colombiana.
Ah, ¿tienes una colombiana?
Quiero.
Sí.
Sí, buscando. Novia.
Ella.
Listo, vamos. Guys, last night we were looking on the map and we saw there's a town about 2.5 hours away from here in Bucaramanga, and it's situated on a river, and we're hoping we can save some time by finding a boat, maybe to stow away on or something, and travel up the river towards Medellin, which is our first major stop on this trip north to Mexico. So let's see if it works or not. Who knows? Maybe there's no boats, it's a total disaster, we've got to come back here. But we've got to try. Let's go. Timmy, what do we do if we travel all the way for 3 hours to this other town and there's no boat? Come back?
No way. Never come back, man.
So we just find a way, no matter what.
Boats. We can sneak in a boat, man. Like Simon Wilson.
Try Simon Wilson. Try and hide on a boat? Some fisherman or something?
No, we can try.
Let's see what happens.
I'm not afraid.
Oh, wow, it's hot. Oh man. This is jungle weather.
Different climate, no?
Man, we have descended through the mountains and come down to like the jungle. Flipping heck is hot.
How do you call this city? Do you remember?
Barranca.
Barranca Bermeja.
Barranca Bermeja, and we're now going to go. Wow, look at the old colonial architecture. Oh man, it's hot. I need a hat. We're now going to go and look for a boat on the river.
Tiene igual flow, ¿no?
Chilete salió al extranjero.
Hello, señor.
Allá, papá, allá, mira, allá.
Okay. Acá? Okay.
Esa es la plaza del mercado. Esto es esto personal.
¿Qué es eso?
Personal.
Sí, eso es uno de estos personales. Eso es
¿Drogas?
Saludable.
No. Es malo, pero eso es lo que le dicen la pipa, una pipa.
We've got a man smoking a pipe with some drugs. Let's go and see what's down here and escape. What the fuck? We're on like the drug street or? Wow, hola señor. What the hell? What a place. What a place. We've made it through the beautiful town of, fuck's sake, like everywhere in Colombia, it has a rough part of town. We've made it down to the river though, and we're going to go and look now for a lancha, a boat, and see if there are boats plying up and down the river and towards where we want to go, which is Medellin. We'll see, we have no idea. No information online. You're just going to rock up here after a 4-hour bus journey and hope you made the right decision. Let's see. We need Puerto Barrio. There is a boat. Hola, señora. De aquí hay una lancha a Puerto Barrio. Puerto Barrio. Sí. Mañana, 6:30. Well, listen, it's not the end of the world.
No, of course not.
We found out there is a boat from here going to where we want to go, near Medellin. Puerto Barrio. But it leaves tomorrow morning at 6 or 6:30. And it's now about, what time is it now about? 4 in the afternoon?
3, mate.
3 in the afternoon. So
We spent here 17 hours.
We're going to have to spend the night in this town, basically.
Between
Let's go and
crackheads.
let's go and let's avoid the crackheads and have a beer instead for a second. Wow. Well, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm a little bit bleary-eyed, but we're here at the Terminal Fluvias Yuma to get the boat towards Medellin. Let's go and do it. Buenos días, señor. Wow. This is how people travel up and down this river. We don't even know the name of the river we're on. We're just so...
Amazon, mate.
It's not the Amazon, mate. I don't know what it is, but that is our boat.
Rio Magdalena.
We're on the Rio Magdalena. Never heard of it. Wow. Oh my God, we're too big, Timmy, for this. This is not built for Europeans to get Timmy. 6'4" Timmy.
It's difficult for real.
This is the life of Caminante, Timmy. We finally begun, an hour late, up the river to Puerto Barrio. Pulling into a little village. Buenos días, señor. Wow, we stopped off in some small village, like a little fishing village. There are fishing nets there. Here, in the middle of the river Magdalena, I think. Wow, good catch, sir, good catch. And unfortunately, you can see the rubbish dump of the town, because all down here is just the rubbish, plastic bags and crap. Every village we're passing through just uses the river basically as a place to dispose of their rubbish. Plastic floating down. I suppose though in a village here there's no refuse collection, weekly refuse collection, so maybe there's no other choice. Black guy here looks just like Chris Rock. Look at him. ¿Cómo es la vida aquí?
¿Quién es que le mandó el feo? Porque le estoy llamando naranjas.
Vivimos de la ladera.
¿Sí?
Sí.
Okay, suerte, señor. Suerte. Wow, he looked just like Chris Rock. Oh. I should have slapped him. Conference call.
Oh,
How are you feeling on the river?
I'm more asleep than awake.
Yeah, you had a late night. ¿Es una finca o un pueblo?
Una reserva.
Reserva, ¿sí?
Sí. Reserva.
Selva.
Reserve.
Oh, reserve, like a nature reserve.
Yeah, it's a nature reserve.
Oh wow, how interesting! Wow, it's a nature reserve where we stopped off at, in the middle of the river.
Yeah.
And we have an English speaker here. How unexpected! And your role here? What is your job here? You're a biologist.
The reserve coordinator.
Reserve coordinator.
Reserve director.
What kind of interesting plants and animals do you have here?
There's a lot of stuff here. This is kind of one of the most diverse places in the country.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the biggest animals that you have here?
We have jaguar.
You have jaguars here in your reserve?
Yeah.
Amazing.
We have cougar, the one you call cougar. Here we call it puma.
Oh, you have pumas and jaguars?
We have pumas.
You've
jaguars.
seen some?
Yeah.
We've arrived at Puerto Berrío. Gracias, señor. Gracias. Mucho gusto. I was so fortunate to sit next to Santiago. Santiago, right?
Yeah.
Who knows more about the nature and the fauna and everything about Colombia. I couldn't have had a better person to sit next to on this trip up to Puerto Berrío. Santiago, such a nice pleasure to meet you. Good luck here with everything that you do.
Good luck to you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Adiós, adiós. Hola, señor. ¿Qué es eso? Es política. José Ángel Mesa.
Ahora sí ganamos.
If you're living in Puerto Berrío and you want to vote, please vote for José Ángel Mesa Pulgarin. Gracias. Gracias.
Dios lo
Suerte.
bendiga.
Gracias.
Ese es el angelito del pueblo.
Okay, perfecto, perfecto. No, sin problemas. Hopefully he's not a narco trafficker. But yeah, that's Jose. He's got good music, so he deserves your vote. Well, we've had some food. We've helped a man win an election. Now let's go and look for the bus stop and get a bus up to Medellin. Oh my God, the competition. This is Ivan. Wait, let's take it down. Let's take it down. How do we take it down? Well guys, that is it. We're about to board the bus for Medellin. The end of the first part of the trip. See you next time. Señor. Muy frío. That over there with the steam rising is the Darien. The most dangerous jungle in the entire world.